So this is for the Scorpios, making it pretty. A lot of Scorpio people are good lookers, and in our native traditions we see the energy as a snake, believe it or not. But they are also associated to the frog clan. So this energy is very emotional, very loyal, very loving. Think of the frog, hanging out with all their peeps. I think that the Scorpio energy gets a bad rap with the Scorpio because they sting. They can be very curt and very to the point, and that is difficult for most people because most people live in lies. So Scorpio can sometimes bring about this defensiveness in people because a Scorpio will raise attention to something, and especially if it's an importance to them, and because Scorpio energy hear what is said and see what is trying to be hidden, something you're trying to conceal. So Scorpio can be feared for its ability to see, right? For its ability to understand what's going on in a situation. So Scorpio is a snake in the energy of the native astrology, and that is because they are able to shift and transmute energy. So they would be shedding old ways, shedding old teachings, beliefs, shedding friends, shedding jobs, shedding weight, shedding heaviness. They have the ability to make a lot of changes very quickly. They have a Mars vibration as Pluto and Mars are both associated to the Scorpio, and I think that says a lot when you think about how out there that Pluto's way out there, right? It's actually called a dwarf, not necessarily a whole planet, but it has a lot of energy for a dwarf. So yeah, let's not misunderstand that. So snake has an ability to stay hidden, stay in the background, right? The snake. And for people walking into fields and having to deal with snakes that come across them like that, it's very scary. So that's the same energy as with the Scorpio, because sometimes a Scorpio can freak you out, right? So yeah, I think though their ability to help others shed bad feelings about themselves even, I think that really Scorpio is very good at helping people see themselves and shedding what that self doesn't want to carry anymore. So I really enjoy the energy of Scorpio. I have a lot of Scorpio friends. I find them intense, yes, but enjoyable, fun, sassy, saucy, I mean, they can warm up. If a snake warms up to you, if you're an owner of a snake, it will warm up to you. But some people say be careful not to sleep with them. Yeah, there's a whole thing about that. If you sleep with them, they might consume you. Yes, did you know that? If you sleep with a snake, they may consume you. That does say something about the Scorpio, relationship with the Scorpion. All right, so here we go. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant for the month of August. All right? I think sometimes, Scorpio, you're a little too tough and judgy. So let's look at that for a second. That judginess, that judgment card is associated to the Pluto vibe. You got to think about that as Pluto ruled. You have a lot of judgment. You may make a lot of decisions, and actually decisive decisions regarding personalities, behaviors, motives. You might be too judgy. That's what I'm trying to say. Scorpio, you might be a little too judgy. Detach yourself from that and maybe just zip it up and watch instead. Nobody's perfect. And always raising the fact that someone isn't perfect can be really damaging to the spirit of that person, especially if they are recently coming out of their shell, or coming out of they had a difficult relationship and they're just starting to come out. So I'm being told to tell you, Scorpio, at this time, I want you to be a little more gentle, a little more peaceful, a little more kind, and be more mindful about how you deliver a message. You know what they say, do not deliver it on a garbage can lid. On a silver platter, please. Here we go. We're going to read for them for the whole month of August. Let's see what we got for them. New beginnings, new opportunities, exciting changes, exciting times are moved in or thought in or dreamed in. You might feel like you're being stuck a little bit by something. Maybe the world is just inching into awakenedness, and and you're like, come on, let's go. I think the universe is doing what the universe needs to do, and we really need to be understanding of that, accepting of that, and to learn to go with its flow. Now, Scorpio, you did get your card. This is the Mars card. This is also associated to Aries, but Mars is the original planet for Scorpio, so we like to look at it. And Pluto is, of course, something we're going to consider as well, and that's a judgment card. So when I get the cards in the reading that's associated to the sign, it really tells me the theme you're working on is karmic, and you can't do much about it. Now, one of the teachings will be about the Lover's card and the Strength card. Look at all the major arcana cards, and look at that. I've only got a few cards out. See that? And that's a Hangman and the Strength card. Both of them were being presenting in reverse. Yep, moon cards here. Okay, so let's look at it this way. So I gotta say this though, you may feel that you're stuck in a situation right now, but I see openings. I see things opening up for you, Scorpio. People, places, things. I think good things are coming. Look for it. The Lover's card tells us that if you're in a relationship, it's a good one. It's working out. Things are coming together. There could be some arguments or adjustments in the relationship. And it looks like the trouble might come from both sides, okay? So don't just think they're wrong, Scorpio. I want you to think you might be wrong too. Okay, so I think when I'm looking at the Hangman in reverse, when I see the Hangman in reverse, it kind of tells me that you do need to sacrifice something to get where you need to go. And you're not paying attention to the signs that are being delivered to you. You're not seeing it. Maybe you're being a little chicken with the Strength card in reverse. Either you're feeling fearful or worrisome, or your energy is low and you're tired and you need more. You need a boost. If it's your energy, check out maybe your hormones are doing something. Maybe something's wrong like that. It could be a simple thing, but it does look like you could have something steering this. So maybe you're not feeling well, or maybe your body's tired, and that's affecting your workload, or that's affecting your moods in relationship, or something like that. Make sure your health is up to standards. And we want to optimize your health. Eating better again. Maybe, I think you've been kind of kicked off some kind of routine. You need to get back on that for sure. If you're in a love affair, and I see some of you really happy in maybe new love or new opportunities of love, sacred relationships, this is great energy, but it might not have the staying power, which will mean there will be some issues that are going to come to the surface in order to challenge your ability to stabilize, in order to challenge your ability to mix both your gentleness and your philosophical ways and your artsy-fartsy kind of ways and that kind of stuff. Mixing it together, I think sometimes those two energies really, Scorpio, drive you to not sure what to, like, structures around you are holding you back from where you really want to go or what you really want to do. Now, it could be a partnership. It could be a partnership with the bank. It doesn't have to be with a person. You know, maybe you're stuck in a house. Maybe you're stuck in a certain lifestyle. Maybe you can't find what you're looking for where you're looking. But I do see August being your stability, your home, what you want to leave behind, your legacy, that type of thing. Oh my God, even more major arcana cards. We got the Moon card, we got the Hermit card. Yeah, I think in terms of time, you're going to see a shift after August. I think a lot more opportunities will show itself to you. So just keep rolling, and you'll be doing fine there, Scorpio. All right?